If you're new to the DNA testing industry, you've probably already discovered that the actual testing isn't the hardest part. The real challenge is building partnerships with law firms, medical offices, government agencies, nonprofits, and other organizations that continue a consistent flow of referrals. Luckily, you don't have to be a natural salesperson to succeed. What you do need is a simple, repeatable strategy you can follow with confidence. So today I'm going to share with you 5 cold calling tips designed specifically for DNA testing business owners. These tips will help you sound professional, position your value clearly, and stand out from others. The first thing I recommend you do is call when decision makers are most available. Timing matters more than people realize. Best times to call are before 9 a.m. Gatekeepers are still getting settled and phone systems are less busy. Between 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. after lunch, most attorneys, case managers, or administrators are back at their desks. You might want to avoid calling on Mondays though, because Mondays are usually high stress days for most offices. Most offices, especially law firms, agencies, clinics, and HR departments, treat Monday as their reset and catch up day. On Mondays, staff are usually flooded with emails, sorting through 50 to 200 messages from the weekend, which can make your call be seen as non-important and get dismissed quickly. Also on Monday, most offices are usually handling urgent client issues. For example, many attorneys, caseworkers, and office managers start Monday dealing with missed deadlines, weekend emergencies, client updates, rescheduling, and court filings. So on Monday, they are not usually in the mindset to listen to a new vendor. Also on Monday, they're normally trying to organize their entire week. They're planning schedules, assigning tasks, and organizing cases. Bottom line, I don't recommend Mondays because most offices are usually overwhelmed, busy, and far less receptive to conversation. You might also want to avoid calling on Fridays too, because Fridays, most offices are wrapping up loose ends and trying not to start anything. Like a new partnership is usually not something they want to think about on a Friday. Also, on Friday, some key employees leave early, work remotely, or on vacation, and this reduces your chances of reaching the right person. I recommend you set aside 1 power hour each day dedicated only to outbound calls. You'll get more done by batching your efforts. Next, you want to start with their problem, not your service. Most people start a call with, "Hi, my name is so and so with so and so company. We offer DNA testing services." That sounds generic and won't leave a lasting impression. Remember, first impressions are everything. So instead, speak to a real issue they deal with daily. For example, we help law firms avoid delays by providing fast and reliable mobile collections. We assist caseworkers in completing court required paternity testing without missed delays. We help clinics reduce administrative stress with quick turnaround times for DNA testing. When you lead with a problem they actually care about, they immediately pay attention. I recommend you write down 3 to 5 pain points for each type of partner you're targeting. For example, a law firm, nonprofit, clinic, agency, government office. So you can tailor your opening speech on every call. Next thing you want to do, you want to use their language. People trust you more when they feel understood. So for law firms, talk about court compliance, meeting deadlines, proper documentation, chain of custody, and reducing delays. For medical offices, talk about convenience for patients, accurate results, easy scheduling, and no complexity on their end. I recommend before calling a business, spend 1 minute browsing their website or Google profile to understand who they serve and how you can speak directly to their needs. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to lead with a clear value offer. Businesses want to know, why should I work with you instead of LabCorp down the street? These are strong value points you can highlight to them. Free or discounted mobile collections for first time clients, guaranteed 2 day turnaround times for certain tests, flexible scheduling like after hours or weekends, providing priority support or a dedicated contact person to them, on site testing options, streamlined case intake process, bilingual or multilingual support. I recommend you create a simple partnership offer script so you can confidently present what makes your business worth paying attention to. And lastly, you want to follow up. The initial call only opens the door. The follow up is what gets you inside. Get a CRM and set a follow up reminder in your CRM for a few days later. So, following up is very important. I recommend you get a CRM to track who you call, what they said, and when you should reach back out because it will make things so much easier for you, especially down the line. And be consistent. Consistency always wins, and fortunes are made in the follow up. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you want my help starting your own DNA testing business, I've left a link in the description below where you can apply to work with me directly. But other than that, I thank you for watching till the end. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.